Today, we're going to take a look at some hints and tips that can help you with the short talk section of the test. All of these tips are important. Some of them you can use on other parts of the listening test. Some of them you have studied before in other sections of the test. And some of them will be a little new. Okay, let's get started. Be ready for different ways to say the same thing. Often, the TOEIC test will not use the same words for answer choices and the recordings. Many students will listen to the recording and then they will search for the exact words among the answer choices, and they will not find them. This is because the wording is different, but the meaning is the same. We have to think about different ways to say what we hear on the recordings. Let's take a look at an example. Here we have our short talk, and here we have a question. Let's read the question. How many DVDs are enclosed in each kit? I'm going to play for you a small part of the short talk. I want you to listen for the words enclosed and DVD.
Each kit contains 4 workbooks, 2 DVDs, and 1 CD-ROM. Call Translingua today.
Did you hear any of the answers? Let's listen to the sentence one more time.
Each kit contains 4 workbooks, 2 DVDs, and 1 CD-ROM. Call Translingua today.
Did you hear the word DVD? Yes? Good. Did you hear the word enclosed? No. That's because they didn't use the word enclosed. They used a different word that has a similar meaning. Let's look at the transcript. Let's look at this sentence. Each kit contains 4 workbooks, 2 DVDs, and 1 CD-ROM. The word contains and the word enclosed basically mean the same thing. To contain or be included. You can't try and listen for the exact words of the question or the answer choices. Sometimes some words you will hear, like DVD, but very often the short talk and the question or answer choices will use different wording with similar meanings. So instead of listening for each word, try to think about the meanings. Let's look at some other examples. Here we have another short talk. And here we have question. What is it that shoppers should do? Now let's look at the answer choices. A. Watch their possessions. B. Check out the sale on the first floor. C. Get ready for closing time. D. Make use of customer service. Now let's listen to another small part of the short talk.
We would like to remind shoppers to check that their personal belongings are secure at all times.
The words personal belongings is the same in meaning to possessions. So the answer choice, watch their possessions, is basically the same as check that their personal belongings are secure at all times. So remember, very often, the wording that you will hear in the short talk and that you'll see in the answer choices or questions are often different, but have similar meanings. You will see this very often on the TOEIC test, and it's important that you practice imagining different ways to say different words and phrases.